Having been founded in '69 at a very busy time for the U.S. stock market and then struggled through the recession of the '70s, Brighton had done all right during the bull market of the early '80s, and none of us really knew at that time that we were about to go up on a long bull market leg for the better part of 20 years.
We've gone from a very small part of the building to now expanding into the whole building.
Sort of northwest end of the building was all we had. You know, where we're sitting is in the middle of the hardware store at that point, and we've just grown and grown since, particularly since George took over there.
I started at Brighton Securities in 1988, just several months after the big stock market crash in 1987. We had about a dozen employees at the time. It was a relatively small operation. Brighton Securities was known primarily as a stock and bond house. But it's really the growth in our staff that has been the biggest change to me over the years. We not just have more people, we have better skilled people, more knowledgeable people, people with a broader range of knowledge than when we had a small staff 30 years ago.
You've got a firm at Brighton Securities that really gets it. It starts and it ends with the client. And that doesn't mean just necessarily that's the financial advisors, but that's management, that's everybody that's at the firm understands the importance of the relationship with the client.
We share ideas. I look forward to coming into work every day. And it's a wonderful experience. The environment is just absolutely fantastic.
I want to try and create a healthy workplace. You know, the reality is you have to come in here. It should be constructive, it should be healthy, it should be most importantly fun every single day, because what we do is hard. You know, we're not playing games here, we're playing for keeps with people's money, but that doesn't mean it can't be fun.
I decided to dress up for Halloween one year. We don't usually do that in the office, but I decided I was going to do it. And he's a very sharp dresser. If you know Doug Hendy, you know he's a very sharp dresser.
How many suits do you own?
More than 10.
I couldn't match, obviously, the degree of his wardrobe. He thought it was funny. He's got a great sense of humor, so he appreciated it.
Our founder, Marshall Levine, had a really good friend who always pranked him on his birthday. She dressed up an old toilet with fake flowers and put it at our front door. And then the people across the street in the business that was there called up to say how much they loved our new planter.
I had a client who was a part-time clown, you know, like a circus clown. And he would go to the hospitals and entertain the kids, that kind of thing. And I didn't know it. And he came in full clown regalia one time and asked for me. And I'm heading up to the front, and as I walk by Marshall's office, Marshall says, "I don't know, there's a clown up front, and it's got to be Tim's client." I think that tells you something.
But in the days when we had a receptionist and messages were taken on a little pink pad, we always enjoyed finding whoever was our newest employee and making sure that on April Fool's Day, they got a message from Mr. Lyon, Lyon. The return phone number was the Seneca Park Zoo, and invariably our newest employee would call the zoo asking for Mr. Lyon. The zoo's receptionist would, in no doubt a very tired voice, say, "No, sir, you've called the zoo." That's one of the things we lost when we improved our technology. I miss it a little, but I'm glad we've got better tech now.
The technology. When I started here, I typed on an IBM electric typewriter, and we preserved copies of correspondence on carbon paper. And now we've gone to computers, so everything is all computerized, and I don't have to file copies of correspondence.
When you're out in the community, people look at us in a different way. People, you know, we keep getting, you know, voted as one of the top workspaces, you know, and we're in the top 3 last year. We won it again. That's not an accident.
You know, I don't know, it's just a great place to work. We have a lot of fun. It's definitely a team effort.
Right now, we can compete with any brokerage firm on the street, any investment firm, but more importantly, we can serve every kind of client. Small families, retirees, people saving for their baby, saving for their baby that might be a convertible or a sailboat. It enables us to have the kind of reach here in Rochester, New York, that any client anywhere in the world can find to their advantage.
Thank you very much for a wonderful working career and a wonderful culture and atmosphere to work in.
I want to thank everybody, all our clients, for putting all your trust in us, in myself and Sarah and our team. And I'm honored to have the responsibility to serve you.
This should be a great deal. 50 years, I've been here for most of them, seems like.
First, I'd like to thank our staff. Thanks for all the years of hard work that you do to make sure that our clients are well cared for. I've been proud of you as you've grown your careers. I'm very proud of the fact that our firm has an average age of only 42 in an industry whose average age is me. So thanks for what you do every day. Thanks for making the firm what it is and growing it the way it's grown. To our clients, thanks for helping us celebrate the first 50 years of our firm's existence. We all have enjoyed watching you grow your net worth, and more importantly, how saving has helped your families and helped you have, I hope, a better life. We look forward to the next 50 years together.